Forave is a small vocational school with an average of 330 students a year located in Lousado, a village in the municipality of Vila Nova de Famalicão in the north of Portugal. Established in 1990, Forave has had since its foundation the main aim of preparing qualified youngsters and adults to answer the demands of local companies in different fields such as electronics and automation, industrial maintenance, company management, polymer processing technology, and food processing and quality control. The school facilities include, besides the regular classrooms, laboratories equipped with the most modern teaching and information technology, where the technical lessons take place, different work practices are role played, and technical projects and prototypes are developed. We also have a compulsory training period as part of our studies, which can take place in local companies or abroad under the Erasmus Plus program. Forave also has some training courses for adults who already have a job and still want to develop their professional skills. Besides the lessons, there are many other curricular activities like conferences, workshops and study visits and students' exchanges. In March 2020, everything changed. As it happened in most countries around the world, our Ministry of Education temporarily closed all educational institutions in an attempt to contain the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. On 13th of March, it was announced that from the 16th, all schools would be closed and new ways of teaching should be implemented, organizing the continuity of education through remote learning. Within a few weeks, official educational organizations would set educational applications, platforms and resources aimed to help parents, teachers, schools and school administrators facilitate the student learning and provide social care and interaction during periods of school closure. Forave was also facing these challenges. The school had never had remote learning. All of our lessons were face-to-face in our classrooms and labs. Students developed projects in small groups. Associated company staff visited us for workshops and conferences. Study visits and international students' exchanges were frequent, and students had training periods in local and European companies. In 3 days, we shifted to online learning and moved learning from classrooms to homes. Different solutions to establish the best conditions for an effective e-learning system were evaluated by the school, and a platform was provided to the educational community so that, through both synchronized and non-synchronized lessons, the same basic curriculum and learning objectives could be maintained. At the same time, efforts were made to alleviate the digital divide. The school, with collaboration of companies and the local city hall, provided vulnerable students with electronic devices, software licenses, technical support, and network connectivity. Since Erasmus Plus mobilities were cancelled and many local companies were on lockdown or were not able to have our students in their facilities for security reasons, some of the training periods were cancelled. So, Level 2 courses of distribution operators and electromechanics and Level 4 course of company management had their training periods shifting to simulated work environments, developing individual or group projects online. Tutor teachers met online with students twice a week to set and evaluate the tasks and were available on the Google Classroom platform to support students' work. The final project was also presented online to tutor teachers, companies' representatives, and a pedagogical director. However, some companies implemented measures to ensure the safeguard of their workers and trainees, and our students from industrial maintenance, automation and control, and polymer technology were able to have the scheduled training periods and could develop professional and personal skills in a real work environment, obtaining a realistic understanding of the workplace and developing appropriate working habits. To support local companies, as many sectors nearby stopped operating, Forave organized several free online training courses focused on areas such as accounting, lean management, lean manufacturing, time management, and Microsoft Office tools. Thus, workers had the opportunity to develop their technical and soft skills while at home. In what concerned the Erasmus Plus projects, all mobilities were cancelled or postponed, so online meetings were held to ensure the continuity of the projects and students worked online. Finally, The psychological support offered to students and staff and the continuity of consultations online made it possible for all to cope with confinement and to fight against isolation.
Hello, my name is Joanna. I'm a former student of the school Forave, and I'm here to tell you about how the school handled the pandemic COVID-19. So, in terms of classes, the government decreed closure of schools from March 16th, which means that the last face-to-face class we ever had was on March 13th. This also means that the school had to find a solution so that the students could keep having classes even at home. We started online classes on March 18th using Google Classroom. At first, it was a little hard to adjust, but with the help from teachers and especially the school technician, everything went smoothly. Forave also provides an internship on the second and third year of the course. Some of my classmates were going to do the internship in Portugal, while others in Malta or Valencia. Unfortunately, the internship could not happen, so the school had to resort to an online internship. It lasted 9 weeks, 5 of which we worked in management and the other 4 on accounting. And at the end of every week, we had to send the assignments and present them to the rest of the class and teachers. Overall, I think that the school handled this pandemic not only very well, but also really quickly, which was a great concern to the students, teachers, and everyone else involved.